Hey guys, welcome to an update video I've been meaning to make for some time now. So there's a couple of things today that I'm going to address that I've been talking about on Twitter, etc. But the thing is, all of you don't follow me on Twitter or even use Twitter, so an update video just seems necessary. As always, everything I'm going to be mentioning here will be summarized in the description if you just don't want to watch the whole video, but you'll want the info, so check that out if you desire, but right now, I got a couple of things to discuss to you guys. First of which is, holy crud, my 6th year anniversary just came and flew by. I didn't even notice. For those who don't know, it's July 2nd, and I was gonna make a video, but then as I was watching and noticing that it was July 2nd, it slowly became July 3rd, so I was like, well, there goes that. So I didn't really do it, but here we are, 6 years later. Kind of crazy to say. Not much has changed in the terms of quality, but hey, we keep trucking along. But yeah, thank you all so much. It's pretty crazy. Some people apparently have been around since like the 4th month I started making videos, which I honestly find pretty hard to believe, but whatever, if you say so. But yes, that is not really what it is. I just thought I'd mention that very briefly, but currently, guys, we have 2 ongoing projects that I consider my main series. We have Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which is going at a... It's not the fastest, not the slowest either. I'm pretty happy where it's at right now. However, I do have plans to increase the number of episodes coming out as the time goes forward, as I am starting to figure the game out and kind of more or less just break it and make every encounter kind of a joke. And I'm starting to get like the flow of how episodes are supposed to go with that. But still, the game is decently lengthy. The game does have a super boss, which honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to cover, since apparently there is like a damage cap, and honestly, it doesn't seem super fun. But at the moment, my current plans and goals with Tokyo Mirage Sessions are to do every single side mission, or side story, pardon that, and complete the main game. Hopefully, I can accomplish both those goals before we start our next series, which is going to be coming very, very soon. But that leaves the other series, Kirby Planet Robobot. Now, it is true, we have beaten the final boss of the main story. However, I did promise you guys I would take on the true arena. And to get to the true arena, you kind of need to complete another minigame called Meta Nightmare Returns. And funny enough, I had a teaser that, in my mind, it was way too creepy to actually put at the end of the finale, so I omitted it. But yes, I plan on covering Meta Knight Returns and the True Arena. How I'm gonna do this, I'm still relatively unsure. My current plan is, really, since the Meta Nightmare is basically 2 hours long no matter what you do, I'm thinking of splitting it up into 4 parts, because honestly, in my current recording condition, I can't record for more than an hour at a time, because there's probably gonna be an airplane that flies over and just ruin pretty much half the recording, but or some other distraction. So my plan is do Meta Nightmare Returns. That title is way too long, not really, but and then do the True Arena, and that project will be completed. It is true there are some additional other mini-games inside of Kirby Planet Robobot, but I don't really think I can cover those too in-depthly, since one of those is completely multiplayer. But I'll try and, talk about it a little bit. My goal is to get all of this done before next week. I know, that's probably not doable, you're probably saying. I'm gonna try. That's all I can say. I understand. I actually intended Kirby Planet Robobot to be done way sooner, but unfortunately I got really sick and couldn't get it uploaded. So I apologize for that if I was a little bit slow, guys. But now on to my next point, where I've apparently been talking about bonus videos and never doing them. I'm fully aware that it has been an eternity since I have said that I would take on the optional boss in Persona 4 Golden. And honestly, guys, I gotta say, I still will do it, I promise, just not right now. The summer season is really busy, and honestly, I don't want to dedicate resources to grinding in that game when there's a bunch of really new content coming out, and you guys obviously want to see that. I understand there is a very large majority of Persona fans on this channel, and I want to cater to your needs too. But in my defense, I have been playing a lot of role-playing games as of late, which is another thing I'll talk about later on in this video. But yes, I do know that I still haven't done that. It's still on my to-do list, I promised, among other things, just not right now. Sorry, but now I'm going to discuss my next projects. And I know that sounds really bizarre to say when I still have 2 completely unfinished projects on the channel. But hear me out. So, halfway through this month, I am going to be starting 2 extremely experimental Let's Play series. Now, what the dumb does that mean? Well, it can mean a lot of things. No, I'm not going to be LPing a science game. More so, I'm going to be doing something completely out of the norm. And this could either sink or swim. I'm really unsure, but one of these series is, yes, another role-playing game, but it's gonna have something to make it completely different than anything else you've seen on my channel. And the first thing you're gonna notice is, you're probably like, wow, he's really doing that? And I know that's gonna be in a couple of you guys' minds, but just hear me out. I'm trying something new, and I think it'll be fun, honestly. I like trying new stuff at least once a year on this channel. It may be making a playthrough of a racing game, or Hyrule Warriors, for instance, or, you know, Dark Souls. I like to do something I didn't do last year, just to keep YouTube fresh for me. And if you guys dislike that, I don't have to finish the series. That's all I'm saying. Although I'm pretty sure 95% of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, and get really excited. But yes, just keep that in mind. This is going to be a very experimental series, along with another series that I don't want to talk about it too much right now, but it's going to be very, very different. So here's the deal with this next playthrough. And I'm really afraid of spamming you guys with videos, but I understand it's the summer and you guys probably don't really mind that much. But this is basically going to be a playthrough of a game that is primarily multiplayer, okay? And I'm not going to just use CPUs. No, I'm going to be teaming up for this one, all right? Now, this is going to be a very, very long playthrough, edited for YouTube, which means I will be live streaming this game on my Twitch page. And if you don't know, it's JohneAwesome, twitch.tv, I'll have bull link in the description. But yes, this is basically my stepping stone to getting back into live streaming. I basically just need to train my brain to work in a Twitch environment. Now, I'm not going to be just uploading the VODs. I'm going to be, which stands for videos on anime, I'm not going to just be uploading the stream afterwards and calling that a Let's Play, because that's really not what a Let's Play is. Instead, I'm going to be in the live stream, but I'm going to take the gameplay from that and edit it into videos, if that makes any sense. And I just want to say, I've never done anything like this before. It might be a little shaky at the start, and you might be like, I don't really like this. And it might be of a franchise you're totally not in love with, and I totally understand that. Do not feel bad. But honestly, here's my mentality when going into this next series. I basically was going to play the game for an unnecessary amount of hours anyways. I might as well live stream it and make it on my YouTube page. You may not be okay with that, but honestly, like that other series I was talking about, it makes sense from my perspective. I want to try something new. And last but not least, oh man, this is a really awkward scenario for me. So, this September, there are 2 very interesting games coming out. September 20th, we have Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, which is a game I've been looking forward to since it was announced. It's come from Atlas, one of my favorite publishers ever. And, yeah, 9 days later, Yokai Watch 2 comes out. So we kind of got a problem. On one hand, we have more or less, I guess, this channel's roots in the form of a mainline Shin Megami Tensei game coming out in North America. And at the same time, a new Yokai Watch game comes out. So I'm just going to be blunt here. I basically did double my subscribers during November and December with Yokai Watch for Nintendo 3DS. And I obviously really want to do the sequel. It makes total sense to do the next game, since there are a lot of Yokai Watch fans on this channel, and I love Yokai Watch to death, but at the same time, I also love Shin Megami Tensei. So I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm basically just gonna try and say, my goal, before SMT4 Apocalypse comes out in North America, I plan to get everything ever done on my channel. So pretty much everything completed 100%, excluding some games I can't actually complete because of copyright reasons, blah, 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 blah. But if there are any optional videos that you've wanted to see from a project, please just let me know in the comments so I know where to gauge my priority. I know 95% of you are going to say Persona 5 bonus content, and that is good. If that is your opinion, please let me know. But yes, I am planning to be incredibly busy during September and October, and right after that, Pokemon Sun and Moon come out, so I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try and just go all in with those two games. I still plan on making series out of both of them. I don't know if I'll physically be able to do it, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And yeah, I also really wanted to say, man, I'm sorry, guys. It never actually hit me until very recently, but before we did Kirby Planet Robobot, the last non-role-playing game that was featured on this channel was actually Banjo-Tooie in like September. And I just want to formally apologize to anyone who is a fan of this channel and is not into role-playing games. Honestly, role-playing games are not even my favorite franchise of, or not franchise, genre of video games. And I apologize if like people have been following the channel for a while and just not seeing the content they're interested in, waiting for me to do something different. And honestly, I'm starting to realize this. I don't want to be known as the guy that makes RPG videos. I understand that is sort of a niche demographic that I sort of fill myself into, but honestly, I just want to play Mario, man. And this is going to sound really weird, but I actually do have a plan to bring back Mario at some point for this channel. For those who don't know, he's like my Super Mario is pretty much my second favorite franchise ever, right after Zelda. So, luckily for me, later during this year, something is going to happen to my YouTube channel, allowing me to cover more Nintendo content, which I am super excited for. Hopefully all those plans come into fruition, and I can start doing Mario videos again, because that's honestly all I didn't care about, and I really want to do that. But yeah, it feels like forever since we played Mario. That's basically the gist of what I'm trying to say, and I feel so bad about that. Our last Let's Play was pretty much a year ago of Super Mario Bros. U, and man, I'm just not really happy about that at all. So I'm definitely going to be revisiting that franchise very, very soon. Do not worry. But also, there's one last thing I want to talk about. And oh boy, this video is longer than I intended to make it. But yes, I hear all of your requests for Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. And I honestly have to just say this. I want to make a video series of it too, but honestly, at the moment, I'm totally swamped. Fire Emblem Fates Birthright was a giant success for my channel, if I'm being totally honest. For never covering a Fire Emblem game before, I'm surprised how many people found my channel and how many people enjoyed my playthrough of that game. And you have no idea how badly I want to cover Conquest. It's going to be a challenge. I've thought long and hard about how I tackled Birthright, and now that I've technically completed one Fire Emblem game on my channel, I think it'll be a lot easier to get Conquest out in a timely manner and complete it. But honestly, guys, I just don't know when I'll have the time. Yokai Watch 2 comes out in September. I will be starting 2 new series this month as well. Really, the only time I'm not going to have, like, something new coming out is August, and I don't know if I can beat an entire Fire Emblem game in August. It is true, the game has less grinding, and that's great, and I really, really do want to cover it, but I'm thinking not right now is the best decision. I'm really sorry for all the Fire Emblem fans out there, but I prefer to have a higher quality project than a lower quality one. Honestly, I could lazily crap out a Fire Emblem LP, and it wouldn't be hard. Just, you know, stinking lazily edit it, don't ever do any of the support missions, do them all off screen, don't voice act, you know. All that crap is super easy, but honestly, I would not be happy with it. I want to be happy I'm putting out less than stellar content, so I don't want to do it that way. And unfortunately, yeah, it does take some time. I appreciate those who are still subscribed to me and are expecting Fire Emblem stuff. It's coming. I just got a lot of other crap to do. And mainly, I did want to do Tokyo Mirage Sessions. If that game did not come out this month, we would already be doing Conquest. But it did, and I know a lot of people really wanted to see that. But yes, that is really all I wanted to talk about in this update video. It went on for a little bit way too longer than I thought. But yeah, let me know, mainly, how I should tackle Meta Nightmare. I still want to do that. I'm going to try and get it out this week. What you want to see from the channel, what bonus content you want me to focus on. And, yeah, I know there's a lot of crap to talk about. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter if you want to get better updates. I tweet constantly, and I have many dog pictures, such as the one you saw at the beginning of this video. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching this. Your support means a lot to me. I should probably make more update videos, but honestly, I'd rather just... If it takes 17 minutes to make a stinking video, I should probably just make it an LP video, but whatever, what are you gonna do? Thank you all so much again. And yeah, expect more videos like crazy. Might even triple upload this month if you guys are cool with that. If not, I won't. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye.